We made a very silly travel mistake today. Because we are planning on traveling for the next year, we really try and save on travel as much as possible, particularly when it comes to transportation. But apparently not today, because instead of getting a bus, we flew to Penang.
Another day, another travel.
So my watch told me I got 4.5 hours sleep last night, and it's now 6 a.m. and we are waiting on our Grab taxi to head back to the airport. I'm sad to be leaving Kuala Lumpur, but
we'll get back for sure. We'll, after our travels in Penang and other places, we'll come back to Kuala Lumpur and then explore more. So we booked a flight from Kuala Lumpur to Penang for 80 euros instead of taking the bus for 16 euros, which would have been way cheaper and the better option. Also, it's only 5.5 hours with the bus, so.
We didn't really look into that because we did have a different itinerary planned.
Yeah, our initial itinerary was flying from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu, which is further away. So we're just so focused on flights and cheap flights.
Yeah, we saw that today at that time that we flew, the early morning flight was half the price of all the other flights in the coming days. So we just saw it and went for it and just booked it, the day before. So we didn't even give ourselves a chance to look at anything else because we thought we were getting a great deal. But it wasn't until we were in the airport this morning that we realized it's so close. I'm just glad this is only an hour flight. So we're delayed about a half an hour so far, but they're still serving our food. I didn't really expect it. Let's see what we've got. Taste test. It's actually pretty good for plain food. We're still on the ground. And it's also not even 10 a.m.
Yeah, a bit early, but it's actually the first time that we can even enjoy the food on our plane.
Yeah, usually it's a sandwich or something that we can't eat, so I'm very happy. Music when we land.
It's like a disco.
What a vibe. We have arrived.
Yeah, what's our lesson? Lesson learned?
Well, to check alternatives instead of just flying. I think this is probably the first country where buses are so available because we had a tuk-tuk in Sri Lanka, so we were traveling around ourselves. And even in South Africa before we went to the car. So this is the first time we've really had to delve into the public transportation of a new country. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of new learnings coming from this. And let's see how we do from now on. Hopefully we don't make the same mistake again.
First one. Got it.
Why are airports so confusing? We're trying to find the Grab, but we don't know what level he's on. We're in the same location, but not the right level.
It's our second try.
Third try?
Third try.
Third time's the charm.
I hope he doesn't cancel.
Yeah. Must be. Hello. I think it's that building like
Yeah, cross the road toward the multi-level parking. Ah yeah, e-hailing.
Yeah.
E-hailing. Maybe the one behind.
Yay,
Yes.
we found it.
Nice.
Hello, sorry.
Hello. Hi, good afternoon.
Oh, it's hot.
It's very hot.
This is the worst thing about the actual backpacking. Is putting these bags on when it's so hot. Not even that they're heavy, but they're just against you and making you even hotter. Okay, now to find the
All right.
hotel.
Let's see, I read a review, it's like a back door.
Okay,
It's called Rainbow something.
rainbow steps or something.
Yeah. I assume if it's a back door, it will be then here.
Oh, that looks like rainbow on the floor.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay.
Okay, we found the address anyway, but it doesn't look like a hotel.
Hello, hi. It's Djuro again. Hi, we just arrived now here by the apartment.
Oh, so it's like self-service, kind of.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Let's see.
We arrived in Penang, and this is what €29 a night will get you here in the Georgetown area of Penang. And today I'm starting out on this balcony area, I guess. If you opened up all these windows, it would give the balcony feel. I believe that this hotel is like an old historical building, and this is newly renovated into a hotel as well. So I think they kept some of the old features. But in here, let's go into the main room. So it's actually a really big room, lovely double bed, loads of storage space at the end of it. Over here then is your seated area. So we have a nice little couch, lamp, chair as well over there. It's very modern, very stylish to be fair. We have some place to hang our clothes. Here is quite nice. We do have a little mini fridge, a microwave, kettle with coffee, and some dishes as well. So you can't cook much here, but you can definitely maybe make breakfast and stuff here, which is a good way of saving money. But in here we have a corner for our bags, and through this door to the outside where we have a mirror with hairdryer and plug there, clothes rack, and this is where the bathroom is. So in here, it's a pretty small bathroom, but we do have hot water, toilet and sink. I'm not so sure how this will work out if we need to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And hopefully there's not many mosquitoes out here because they do seem to love me recently. But let's go back in here and to the bed because it's time for the bed test. Ugh, it's really low, but actually very comfortable. Oh, after an early flight this morning, I think we're going to sleep perfectly here.